In the ever-changing landscape of the financial markets, volatility is the only constant. Just like sailors navigating stormy seas, investors often find themselves at crossroads, grappling with the dilemma of whether to hold their course or make a strategic shift. Amid this volatility, Hong Kong-based portfolio manager Ms. Lin faced critical investment decisions. Ms. Lin was in charge of a $500 million hedge fund. Her portfolio had concentrated positions in gold ETFs and U.S. tech stocks. As the market uncertainties mounted, the stability of her investment choices was being severely tested. The market was like a wild beast, unpredictable and full of surprises. The complexity and uncertainty of the market demanded that she stay more vigilant and have a deeper understanding of market trends. She realized that if she couldn't accurately gauge the market movements and adjust her strategies accordingly, she might lose the trust of her investors and put the fund's performance at risk. The morning of April 1 proved to be a turning point. Gold prices breached key resistance levels, a clear signal of a potential market inflection point. It was as if a storm warning had been issued in the financial ocean. Ms. Lin knew that she had to act fast. She started to reevaluate her asset allocation strategies. She understood that in such a volatile market, a static portfolio was like a sitting duck, vulnerable to all sorts of market shocks. This is where BiyaPay's platform came into play. It was like a life-saving raft in the stormy sea of the financial market. Ms. Lin executed a sophisticated asset rotation. First, she liquidated $50 million in gold ETF exposure. This was a bold move, but she knew it was necessary to adapt to the changing market conditions. Then, she used BiyaPay's real-time exchange to convert the proceeds to USDT. This step was crucial as it provided her with the flexibility to quickly enter the market with a different asset. Finally, she reallocated the funds to the rallying Tau token, and all of this was completed within 60 minutes. This agility paid off handsomely. The Tau token had a 12% intraday surge, and Ms. Lin's fund was able to capture this upward movement, generating substantial alpha. It was like catching a wave at the right time and riding it all the way to the shore. Ms. Lin observed, BiyaPay transforms our portfolio into a dynamic system. We can now reconfigure asset exposure as quickly as market conditions change. Over the next 3 months, these rapid reallocations contributed approximately 3% in excess returns. In a low-yield environment, these additional returns were like a breath of fresh air for the fund. It showed that in a volatile market, the ability to make quick and smart investment decisions could make a huge difference. As global market uncertainties intensify, innovative platforms like BiyaPay are redefining investment paradigms. They are breaking down the traditional barriers between different asset classes. In the past, moving from one asset class to another was often a slow and cumbersome process. But with BiyaPay, investors can make real-time portfolio adjustments. It's like having a highest-speed train that can take you from one investment destination to another in no time. In this era of heightened volatility, such agility may prove to be the defining characteristic of investment success. The ability to capitalize on rapid asset rotation becomes a key performance differentiator. Just like a skilled athlete who can quickly change directions on the field, investors who can adapt to market changes swiftly are more likely to come out on top. Ms. Lin's experience with BiyaPay is a prime example of how investors can navigate the stormy waters of the financial markets. By leveraging the power of innovative platforms, they can turn market volatility from a threat into an opportunity. In the end, it's not about avoiding the storms, but learning how to sail through them with confidence and skill. And BiyaPay is the compass that can guide investors on this challenging yet rewarding journey.